Hello there everyone, I'm your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play the vampire game. Yeah. So today we can leave the hotel and get that pendant we recovered from it back to Therese, yeah. And that's exactly what we're going to do, so down the hole we go. Down the manhole. Yeah, sure. So whatever. I'm not sure what happens next. Well, I do have a pretty good, or at least I think I know what happens next. Because as far as I remember, the next thing coming up should be a boss fight. And to be honest with you, it should be a boss fight that absolutely kicked my ass the first time I played this game. Though the first time I played this game I had very insufficient fighting skills. And talking about skills, maybe I want to invest into... Can't afford it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like we have to wait another minute. I think we should gain another experience point if we give the pendant back to Therese. Yep. Who is in fact right around the corner. Also there's this building, Foxy Boxes. I wanted to make a reference here, but not worth it. We are not going to enter this building. We could if we were playing another clan, but we aren't, so this is not relevant for us. So we enter the asylum again and give Therese back her pendant and so on. Yep. Also, there is something I should probably want to showcase. I can't on you, okay? But I can on you. Great. Since I walked in here, I haven't been able to take my eyes off of you.
Stop.
Oh, come on. I'm sure you hear it all the time. I'd think you were very used to it. Let me show you pleasure unlike you've ever experienced. And doing that, we can do exactly that. Get ourselves a bit of blood. Thankfully, the people we are sucking off won't remember it. See, she just kind of fell in a trance or something. So we can do this without any sort of repercussion or penalty on it. Yep. So up we go. It's kinda useful if you're running out of blood. I think I did it quite a few times in my first playthrough. So, what's that? A newspaper? And a gold ring, we can sell that one. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found on a pier. Police baffled. But we've been there. So, who do we... Oh, the other sister, the slutty one. Hi there.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Yes, take me hard and call me Spike. No, I brought this for Therese.
Ooh, can I see it?
I'd rather give it to your sister.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know.
Could have fooled me.
All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, no, no. Please, calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Whoa. I understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Whoa, 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 be quiet, you're spoiling something. So, I'm sorry to hear that, Janet, but I really need to give it to Therese.
Fine. You hold on to it. Since Since you are so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
Would what would put a smile on your face?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you, I would do anything.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Oh, wait. I'm not going to steal charity money.
It's not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be cooking from a dirty steal.
Fine, I'll do it. Then you will call off the feud, right?
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I would never intentionally keep you waiting, Janet. Goodbye.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings.
Yes, indeed there was.
I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Declan.
Indeed there was. But first, there is something I kind of want to invest in. That would be scholarship. And now, if we are lucky, we can take a look at the inventory, take a look at that one book we've picked up. Or not. Or not. Sure. So maybe we should, in fact, invest into something else. Yes. And that would be melee. So strength, no, we can't afford. Dexterity, no, not either. And dodge we can't afford. So melee it is. If the game would let us. Nah, because it's too expensive. Okay. Okay. So that means we have to do it a bit differently. So we are going to invest in... well, we have to do it eventually, firearms. And sorry for wasting my time on that. But there is a boss fight coming up that I found really challenging the first time I played this game, and while I think I'm slightly better off now, I'm still not looking forward to it, you dig? But hey, maybe it is going better now. Maybe it is. Let's get out of here again. So where we have to go would be the Gallery Noir, a art gallery that is somewhere around here. And by somewhere around here I mean on like the main street of this place. If I don't manage to beat the boss, I may in fact consider doing a side quest before I do that, but... well, let's try it first. And first let's see if we can do anything about him. Could I persuade you to help me out? Well, maybe for a little company?
I'm happy.
Okay. So we still can't rip off that guy. What a shame. However it may be, we want to get in there. But as you see, oh my god, it's locked. So maybe we have a little talk with that fella there. Who looks...
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
So yeah, unfortunately there's security here. Fortunately, this guy's a complete idiot. Didn't you get the call?
Eh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
One of the artists pissed off the director, so I'm to pull the art from the show.
And who might you be then, Chief?
I'm the museum director's assistant. Think you can let me in?
Yeah? That paid well? Just taking one look at you, I'd say there's a lot of money in that line of work. Me, security's in my blood. My father's father, my 6 brothers, yeah, we're all real keen on upholding the law, like a family of Magnum PIs.
No one watched that show. That's great, but I also have a job to do.
Look,
A job.
I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift, just so you're aware.
I'd expect it. Better file a 45B as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in and you have yourself a nice night.
See ya. See, the security guard who was supposed to prevent us from getting in is actually letting us in. What a nice fella. And by the way, we are going to be seeing him again. But that's for later. So, in here, there is what could, under certain circumstances, be considered a puzzle. But first, we can take the charity money. We won't lose any, well, in this game it's called humanity, in any other game it would be called karma for it. And while we're at it, maybe, just maybe, we can invest into well, we can certainly invest into strength. Yep. So now I think we should be ready for the boss fight in here. So there are a few paintings with a certain biblical motif to them. Cain slays Abel. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. So, as I may have mentioned at some point, I am not the most religious man. But I think I know what we are supposed to do here. So it should be the order in which it happened. So probably first is Cain meets Lilith, right? Well, no, apparently wrong. So Cain slays Abel. Ah, yeah, that's it. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. And Cain spurns Lilith. And as you see, there was a protective spell on these paintings that summon something that is going to attack us for destroying them. A Blood Guardian. Yeah, that's how it's called. So, right, that should be absolutely doable. Die. Actually, this is way too easy. Though I don't want to talk too soon. Yeah, he still does quite a bit of damage. But we can heal ourselves, right? And we can use celerity to slow down basically like everything. Though it won't do us much good, apparently. Great! We could also use Bloodbath, which makes us stronger and makes us do more damage. Not much more damage, you see, but it's like... Maybe I should have bought a few blood packs before doing this. I mean, that would have been really damn reasonable, right? But yeah, still should be no big thing, right? Right. Okay. If he kills me, then it's completely nothing other than my fault. I'm just going to admit that much. So yeah, healing ourselves. In 2 more strikes he should be down. And he is. See, that wasn't that bad. We get 2 experience... 2? Yeah, that was obviously a 2 there. No, it was a 3. 3 experience points, which we can invest in... Actually, which we won't invest into anything yet. Time to get out again. And time to get back to Janet. And after doing that... Or wait a moment. Yeah, there is something going to happen now. I do think we have time for it. Well, we have time for it, seeing how YouTube doesn't have a time limit anymore and hasn't had one in like 2 years, maybe? Yeah, sounds reasonable. But you know, I don't want my videos to get too long because otherwise uploading takes too long and I don't like that. Right? Right, Marilyn Manson? I knew you would agree. Let's get in there. And then up we go. And what is going to happen now is going to be pretty... I'm not sure if I should call it interesting. If you know how to read the signs, you're probably expecting it. First time I played this game, I didn't. But looking back to it, it was pretty obvious, because there is something to these 2 sisters that we've met that, again, you've probably expected it. I didn't.
You. What were you thinking?
We aren't that far yet, aren't we? Okay.
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Whoa. But...
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
Well, maybe you should consider working together instead of opposing each other, you know? I didn't do it, I swear.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I swear I didn't do it. I even brought you the item from the ocean house. Here.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now.
Yeah.
I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
And how would I do that?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I went to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Okay. If the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I will get her sister back.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her after all. Please, be quick about it.
Alright, I'll take care of it. Later. And you viewers, you know, you, if you say so, you just forget what I said. I mean, I totally didn't spoil anything for you there. Like, no sir. Just, take these 2 sisters at face value so far. Yeah. You do that. So, it won't spoil the surprise. Yeah. But we will get to that in the next episode. And until then, I'm your German snob. This is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and I'm going to be seeing you again tomorrow. So, as always, have a wonderful evening and goodbye.